and welcome back to our Welcome Home podcast.
How does it feel to be home?
I don't want it to happen.
It's not great, is it?
It hasn't been a great return, really, is it?
We've been back, a week now?
A week, and we've cried near enough every single day being back.
Yeah.
Hasn't been the...
That's 2 weeks, is it?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Jesus Christ, that's gone
2
quick.
weeks today.
I saw the crying, it's just taken it out.
Yeah. Very sad to be back.
Yeah.
Especially for you at the minute.
Tell me about it. It's been not nice, really.
No.
It's not too bad for you. But, yeah, but...
Have you played golf since?
No. Are you?
No.
I'm not allowed. I've just been away for 7 nights. Do you really think I'm allowed to go out and play a round of golf?
There was a lot of golf in, 6 nights, weren't it?
It was a hell of a lot of golf in that amount of time, weren't it?
Getting ready to book for next year.
I have actually started looking.
It's a business trip, though, so it's all right.
Yes, that's exactly the route I go down. A business trip.
Exactly.
Business trip, not a lad's holiday. And it weren't a lad. Like,
all joking aside,
cut all the crap out of it. We grafted every single, and we had to kind of like force ourselves to go out in the evenings, didn't we? Because it was
probably
we
worked harder
shattered.
doing that than actually normal jobs.
But no, it's been tough getting back into the swing of things, back in normal life, isn't it? And
yeah,
stuff like that. But you've been on the range, though, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, got a new Rapsodo now.
Explain how was it?
Yeah, it took a little while to set up, to be fair, but I don't know if that was me or the actual device.
Yeah.
But no, last Saturday I think went down the range. No, really impressed with it. First of all, yeah, like just instant like replay of the shot, like your distances. It looked pretty accurate to me. Obviously, I only had 1 go on it.
Yeah.
You had a little go a minute ago, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like rapid, instant, sort of like you hit and it's going. It shows you straight away.
What I like about it, it shows like your video straight away as well. So it shows the shot shape, and then it shows the video. And then you've got one that does the club path, like the club face at impact.
Yeah,
which is really good, which you haven't actually seen yet, to be fair.
No, it was messing up a little bit on the tablet, weren't it, when we were trying to get it to work
overall
on there.
Pretty impressed with it. We need to get the hang of all what it can do. I'm sure it does much more than what we're using it for at the minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think it'd be a big asset.
It's definitely going to help us, and especially with the idea that we've had about how can we use it to our benefit with regards to like the course vlogs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so no, I think it. Like I say, I've only literally just used it, and I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Once we figure out how to set it up properly.
Yeah, it took a while, didn't it?
It did. But
no, I think overall I'm pretty impressed with it so far.
Yeah, it's not as bulky or anything as tiny. I thought. Yeah.
It literally fits in your golf bag.
Yeah.
And if you had it at the range, you wouldn't even. Like, it's not like a massive thing where you think, "Oh, what's that sort of thing?"
No.
But you could have it in front of your golf bag, people wouldn't even see it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think anyone would notice that it's there anyway.
No, I was quite impressed with it. So hopefully I get out of the range again this week, have another go, see what happens.
Yeah, because I haven't done it on like a range. I've only hit into the net, so I can use the RPT balls.
Yeah.
Which are Callaway ones, but I think they've now changed, haven't they? They've now gone to Titleist Pro V1s.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he said that they were keeping the Callaway ones as well and having both sets. But
I think when we was in Orlando, he said this is the rep for.
He's like the second in command of it. Yeah.
And Rapsodo, he said that because everyone uses Titleist Pro V1s, that's why they've changed to them.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, I suppose. But it makes it weird why they didn't do that in the first place. But
I suppose it was like an initial thing that they could get hold of, I would have thought.
Yeah. It's quite good though, because when I put a clip on Instagram actually, when I done a shot, like the shot tracer, it's quite clear as well. Like it was quite dark when I done it, and you can still see the line of where the ball was going.
Yeah.
No, I'm quite impressed with it. So we'll see what happens.
And like the graphics, like for the range and things like that, it's basic, but it's like a high end basic, isn't it?
I had that R10 for a little while, didn't I? And I think this is better than that.
Yeah, I agree. I would say it's definitely better than that. And it's only about a couple £100 more than what the Garmin was, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I think the Garmin was like £500-600, wasn't it, when it came out? I think this is near 8 in it, so it's a bit more.
Yeah.
I think you can do more stuff with this.
Yes, I think there's a hell of a lot more you can do, and it records photos and everything else, where the Garmin did it.
Yeah, well, there's 2 ranges on there. So I've tried both of them out, and I thought, oh, only one does video. But when I went back, it actually is recording all of it. So if you were literally working on a specific thing in your game, it'd be invaluable. Like, you can go home and just research what you did and what you tried and if it worked.
Yeah.
So I think for I'm not sure you can download it to like your iPad and stuff like that, or just does it off the app. Or I'm not sure if you can do anything like that with coaching.
I would have thought so, because that's kind of where I suppose that Nick Doherty and all them are using it for, aren't they? Everybody, I keep seeing near enough every other week they've signed another deal with someone else.
No, it's going to be. Well, we saw that in Orlando. There's a massive queue to talk to him, weren't there?
Yeah.
Luckily, we got him first.
Well, there's reasons for that, but we can't really go too much into that side of it. But
no, I think it's going to be good. Especially they've got updates as well, like all the time. He said when we was there, that range is a new update.
Yes, yeah, it was It's like they've now. I think when they first came out, it was kind of like a very flat 2D thing. Where this one, you can see like the banks and the hills and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then we had a little quick go, didn't we, when we sort of sorted it out on your local golf course, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I actually thought it's pretty spot on. To be fair.
It's weird because it's not like an image where you can see the whole hole, but it's like the hole is perfectly laid out.
Mm-hmm.
It's strange. So you've got like trees, but as you'd visually see it, it's not the same, but you've got to take that.
Maybe that'd be different if we set it up on the simulator, like the hitting.
No, I think when we get a bit more time, we'll play a few holes and then we'll put them on Instagram and then see what they look like. But I think it's good for us, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Definitely.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
is that our full review of Rapsodo? Is that?
Well, it's our starting review. Your one time and me hitting about 10 balls in it just now. We did have the pro here have a go at it, and he was quite impressed with it, wasn't he? Just like the responsiveness of it.
Well, he said that his yardage is bang on.
What he said. So, and the funny thing is, he because they currently have a what's the other one called? Skytrack. Here. And we had it side by side, and there was a difference.
Yeah.
There was a difference. So
it's just updated software, though, isn't it? The Skytrack's how old is Skytrack now?
God knows now. Well, they've got a new device out now themselves. So, but I think it is showing, isn't it? The Rapsodo MML2PRO is really it's just gone mental.
Yeah,
everybody has got it.
It seems to be the best one of the affordable ones, doesn't it?
Yeah,
from what I've seen. Like every review, I've not seen really a bad review on it.
I haven't heard anything bad about it, to be perfectly honest. So that they're obviously doing something right. And then when we're chatting with the guy, the second in command at Rapsodo, we told him what our idea was with it, and he was just like, "That is unbelievable what you guys have got." So hopefully, doing stuff like that, it might even help them.
Yeah, but as a software thing,
like a software thing to be able to help.
You're not ready to side by side.
Yeah, so it could be that we're like the guinea pigs for a new thing to do with it. I don't know. I'm just making that up, but you never know.
A sponsorship deal from Rapsodo, don't you?
No, I want sponsorship deals from everybody else. I've got the Rapsodo now.
Paynter shoes.
I will go on to. Let's talk about that for a second, because
I've triggered something.
You've triggered something.
Are you angry or are you happy?
No,
I can't tell.
I'm so impressed by them shoes.
Yeah.
So. Let us know if you guys have got any of the Paynter shoes. I think they are. I mean, I've had Nike shoes, Skechers shoes, Adidas shoes. You've had FootJoys, Skechers, Adidas. You've had quite a few different pairs.
Yeah, easily the best.
These are by far the best I've ever. Just so comfortable, and mine were actually. I bought mine second hand, and they were absolutely ridiculously comfortable.
No, I love mine. You was a bit dubious when I bought them at Bunkered Live, weren't you? And when I tried them on, I was like, these are really nice. And you told me to get the Skechers before, and mine lasted about 2 months. But yeah, these I've had these over a year now. They're so comfortable. Like definitely, they're what you want to wear.
I didn't realise that until we went to the golf show, that they did the like running trainers and
that's
just
new.
like stuff like that.
They were saying like obviously it's a cricket brand. The guy was a cricketer,
right?
And he went into like cricket footwear, and then I'm not sure how it got branched out into golf, but went into golf, and now they're doing like normal trainers and running trainers, but they look really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah. So if you want to send
I was really impressed with them.
We'll tag them in, and hopefully we're.
Please do. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they're really nice. The running trainers are really nice. But you can wear them as normal trainers.
Yeah, and there was loads of different varieties as well.
I didn't think they'd be in Orlando, did you? An English brand.
Everybody was there, though, weren't they?
Yeah.
Everybody that's anybody was there, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, true.
But no, it was they hands down best golf shoes.
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking for new golf shoes, I think they're about between £70 to £100, aren't they?
Yeah, in that range. Yeah,
in that range. But I think that's about right for all of them, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I had them FootJoys and they were awful. So
shows just because they're a big brand, it doesn't mean they're going to be the most comfortable.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I've been really impressed with them. I don't think I'd have anything else now.
To be perfectly honest, I don't think I will either. I think I'll go with them.
Yeah.
Especially if they sponsor.
Mine are spikeless, and I've wore them like through the winter. Like, I mean, paid that much, but like, still not slipping around or anything.
No, and to be fair, there was like I wore mine when we went to Orlando, and there was some of them holes were like little boggy areas and things like that. I didn't feel like I lost my feet except for in the bunker.
It's quite nice finishing golf and your feet not hurting as well, or they're not like sweating. Or
you know what? I didn't actually think of it in that sense until you just said it. Then, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
especially the days we were playing like the 18 holes.
When I was speaking to the guy on the stand, he was saying that they're working with tour pros now. I can't remember who he said, but there's a couple of tour pros they're working with.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
I think he said might have to edit this out after, but I'm pretty sure he said that here they were using it for the President's Cup. Whoever the captain is of the President's Cup,
really?
They're going to wear them as like their training shoes.
Wow!
Not as in the playing shoes, but like just every day.
So like them trainers that we saw. Wow, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure who the President's Cup captain is, but I'm sure it was. They've said something like that. I might have made that up. If they have, I'll edit it out and put apology in there. But I'm pretty sure he said that.
You own up to your mistakes.
I'll own up next week and apologise. But yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So sponsor us.
No, no, hey, I think that's how you have to be.
Yeah.
If you want something, ask. What's the worst they're going to say? No. At least you have an answer.
Yeah. And then we have to buy them anyway.
Yeah. Which we were going to do anyway.
Talking of golf, did you see the Waste Management this week? What's your thoughts now? We both loved it, didn't we? Before
I've always loved it. I think that was kind of like before Live, wasn't it? That they had that stadium hole. I loved it, but I think it's now gone too far the wrong way.
Yeah, I agree. I think I loved it when you watched it. You was like, "This is brilliant atmosphere. This is crazy." And now there's like punch ups, like people falling from the stands, like people doing snow angels in the bunker.
Yeah,
like it just sounds like absolute carnage now. Like people are getting arrested left, right, and centre. Like everyone's having a good time, but then you're like, they're having fights. Apparently, there's so many fights. So many people got arrested and stuff.
I don't know what I kept seeing was as well, like people slipping over.
Yeah, it was
not because they were because and I mean there was this one guy I saw. He was obviously absolutely smashed out of his face, but he was like on a bank, and everyone was like filming him, watching him, and he was like getting up, sliding back down, getting up, walking about 2 steps, and then stacking it back down again. He just kept doing it.
Apparently, people, because them banks, you can sit on them when it's dry. Apparently, people were just like flying down and using it as like a slope, and I don't know. I think it's gone too far the other way now. Like loads of players had rows with people, like Billy Horschel
lost his rag, and
Zach Johnson. They're basically just slagging him off to them face.
Yeah, I mean, they're used to getting heckled and stuff like that, but normally it's heckling with a bit of courteousy about it. Where this seemed to have gone the complete other way, where it was like a bit more of personal attacks.
100%.
I think the Zach Johnson stuff was more to do with, like, of course, the Ryder Cup and how much of a shambles, and I think Billy was just fed up.
Well,
he must have, if he's got to that point where he's actually shouting at them, saying, "This is our job. Leave us alone."
It wasn't his shot, was it? Someone else. They were talking in his backswing.
And you just think,
Well, they weren't talking; they were shouting out on his backswing.
Yeah, and I think you probably all have seen the clip that it's done it. But I'm all up for the fun and everything else, but I think now that thing has gone completely the wrong way.
But it's like when we went to live. It's like everyone's having a few drinks. And it's a good laugh, but I don't see getting absolutely smashed.
There was lines, wasn't there? There was no one getting out of their face at the live
falling
event.
over under the ropes and all sorts. Like,
didn't you say that some woman fell off the balcony?
Yeah, she was that drunk. She fell off the balcony.
Mental, absolutely mental.
It's just, I don't know. I think it's good, but they need to. How do people afford it? We bought 3 drinks. Probably said it a few times. I bought 3 beers on the golf course in Orlando. That was $30.
Yeah.
What are people drinking like all day? Is that going to be cheap there? Is it?
Well, there's a lot of these like sneaking in things now, isn't there? Hiding it in the stem of an umbrella and all this crap.
But yeah, I do think it's gone too far, isn't it?
I don't know how they can control it now.
Well, I suppose they put the prices up for drink, but it's not going to stop people, is it?
It's not going to stop people. Once they've had one, they're just going to keep going, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the things in that stadium is hospitality stuff anyway. So there'll be like suites for people and everything.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people there, though, weren't there? Like all the Barstool lot were there. Paige Brannick was there.
Yeah.
Bob Does Sports were there.
Oh my God! Talking about them, I watched like their Instagram posts from the day after.
Did you see Pat Ferris when he got up? He just didn't know where he was.
It was the fact that Bob did like a walk round thing. First of all, he spoke into the camera. He was like, "This is a very sorry excuse of a person." Then he's gone round and he's seen Joe, and Joe's just completely. He has no clue where he is. Then he goes into like the living room area, and there's Fat Perez lying naked on the floor, face down, and they're all just looking at him, going, "What do we do with him?" And they had to be out of their B&B as well. And they broke the door handle. He went out the door after he got the handle on the right way. Went out there. His trainers are outside on the thing. He says it's gone. Even he was like, "This has just gone."
Like they're getting it for free.
Exactly that. And he said, "This has just gone too far now."
Who won it in the end? It was between Nick
Didn't it come
Taylor,
down to like a
playoff? Wasn't it?
Playoff.
Yeah, I think Nick Taylor won it in the playoff.
Yes,
Charlie Hoffman. Charlie
Hoffman.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I didn't watch any of it actually. To be fair, did you?
I watched only like little snippet bits of
I saw Jordan Spieth chipping
on like TikTok and Instagram sort of thing. I actually did see a bit of the live stuff.
I was in Vegas, big weekend in Vegas, wasn't it?
Jesus Christ, was it? You had
I don't think it'd be that good though. Like,
I think it'd be too much going on that you would be like, where do I go? Where do I position myself? Because you had, I think it started off with like the live golf, then there was power slap, then there was, I think there was actually, sorry as well, there was
UFC, was there?
I don't think there was UFC, but there was like a wrestling promo for WrestleMania, and that kicked off on there. Then you had, of course, yesterday the Super Bowl, which I'm absolutely hanging from because I watched the whole thing. Well done to Kansas City. I didn't really want them to win,
I wanted
but
Niners to win.
I wanted Niners to win.
I watched the first half.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, and I'm suffering for it today.
What do you think about Usher?
It was just more of a dancing thing.
I think
when we said that was the quality. That was like, okay, now we're in it.
Yeah.
Now this is the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah. I watched that this morning, to be fair, but it was good.
Yeah, that was good. But no, I watched, like I say, I watched a bit of the live stuff in that, and I think I watched, it was DJ, Rahm, and Bryson.
Do you know where it was?
Where it featured? It was in Vegas.
Yeah, but well, what course? Was it the Win?
I wasn't sure, to be honest. I would have thought so. I would have thought so, yeah. But that was the free ball that I was watching. And I was like, Jesus Christ. That's one hell of a free ball.
Yeah, it's one hell of a weekend in Vegas, isn't it?
Absolutely. But DJ won.
I see Westwood was at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I think a few of them. I think Poulter went home.
Yeah, I don't understand that, do you? So you might not be able to get tickets. You don't know, do you?
Did you hear the prices of the Super Bowl tickets?
No, I know that people from the Nelt Boys were they inquired, didn't they? Was it you who told me that? Is it Nelt Boys? Someone said
Aidan Ross.
Oh, yeah, Aidan
Aidan
Ross.
Ross. So it was like to get on the 50-yard line. Was like $50,000 that he could get it for, and he's obviously got people on the inside to be able to like wangle him some cheap deals. And then like a box he said was like 1.5, and he was like computing in his head, okay, well I can get this person, this person, this person. I think I saw some clips. I think he had like Mr. Beast in there.
Did he?
Kai Cenat. There was loads of people in his, all like influencers.
The only bit like the Super Bowl though is like the whole thing was Taylor Swift, wasn't it? It's like fucking give it a rest.
The whole season's been about it though, isn't it?
But it was just like every 2 minutes it was just panning to her. Like I get that she's massive, but it's like it just overshadowed it a bit.
Jesus Christ, she must have been shattered.
Yeah,
she was in Japan the night before.
Did she have to get her own private jet? I'm
sure she flies private everywhere, didn't she? She's not sure of a few bob.
No, just the whole thing was just her though, wasn't it?
The whole season, the whole season has been based. I don't think there's been a week where they haven't mentioned Taylor Swift.
I was a bit annoyed that they won.
I mean, to be honest, they weren't playing well at all.
No.
Weren't playing well at all. I mean, both defenses were awesome.
Yeah. Well, I only watched the first bit, but it's annoying it's on so late.
It's tough, isn't it? Just like I say, I think it. By the time, because it went into overtime as well, I think by the end of it, it was like 4:30.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this has gone on.
No, you got to wait about 6 months for it to start again.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was. It must have been mental in Vegas.
I bet you couldn't even get for normal people. I bet you couldn't even get anywhere though. Like you couldn't get in any restaurants and stuff like that. I bet it's just all.
You can imagine it was. Because of how big the whole weekend was, wasn't it? Because Power Slap's massive out there as well, and they had an event on there as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I think, like you say, I would be like, I don't even know where to go, what to watch, because there was so much going on.
Yeah, and just the price of everything. Like Vegas is dear enough anyway. Last time I went was ridiculous. God knows what it'd been like this weekend.
My God, it would have been ridiculous.
Who won it in the end to live? DJ.
DJ.
Yeah, right.
DJ won that. I'm not sure who won the team side of it.
No, I didn't watch it, to be fair.
Yeah. I saw that DJ won. But he was up there for the whole weekend.
So you got your Tiger Red on today? He's back next week.
Why have I chosen that? Because he's coming to us.
Don't start that again. We had to apologise last time.
No, but it does look like it's all the tailor-made stuff with the tiger, because he was wearing, because it looks like it was on the glove, weren't it? Yeah. That everyone was saying about it.
But it's on Instagram, weren't it? I think they put it on.
Yeah, he put a post on Instagram, didn't he? But it was like you could see like the back end of where the cat is on the glove, sort of thing. So,
was it the Genesis, isn't it? Genesis Invitational.
He said he's going to play in it, didn't he? And then I think he said he was just going to play like one tournament a month or something like that.
Yeah, I hope he just stays fit enough to play now, like one a month. I wonder if he's not putting as much pressure on himself by saying he's playing one a month. Because what is it now? Like now, the Masters only a couple of months away now, really.
Yeah, I
think the PGA Tour just needs him desperately, because I'm getting a bit. Well, I don't know about you. I used to watch the golf every weekend. Now I didn't watch it really this weekend, even though it's a big tournament. I didn't watch the Live. I think he's just watered down both tours now, where it's like no one's actually that bothered.
I think everyone's just got fed up with it, haven't they? Because
even Rory's got fed of it now, hasn't he? Like the other day he fell out with Spieth, didn't he? He was like, I just can't bother to talk about it anymore. It must get like that, mustn't it?
It's gone completely the other way with it now, isn't it? Where it's just like, do what you want.
Yeah.
But I mean, is Tiger really a selling point anymore?
Yeah, but does he move the needle as much as he did? Don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he does.
No. I probably will tune in, but I won't watch all 4 days because Tiger's playing. I'll probably tune in on Thursday.
That's whether he makes the cut.
I don't know, it'd be a cut if it's an invitational, would it? Don't know.
God knows. God knows, but
sure.
No, I hope he does do all right. I hope he does.
I hope that fizzes up.
Oh God, that would have been funny, wouldn't it? Fucking that was
for Instagram.
Real good blooper reel, that one. Sorry, I'm proper tired.
What else is happening this Sunday? What have you been busy doing?
Eating bad.
No, this Sunday coming.
This Sunday coming.
Yeah. What's going to be the first release?
Yeah. So the first. It's taken so long. I wasn't expecting it.
I watched it on Friday. It is good.
When did you watch it? What was we doing?
I don't know if we can we?
We went and had a little reminisce moment, didn't we, mate?
That's how much we missed Orlando.
We went and had a Wendy's breakfast.
We drove an hour to Wendy's.
But
we spent £25 in Wendy's for a breakfast.
Yeah. So if Wendy's want to sponsor
oh my god, it's so. If you haven't had a Wendy's breakfast,
Wendy's breakfast.
I don't think the normal meals are that much, but the breakfast, oh my god,
yeah, it was
they
lovely.
are unreal,
unbelievable.
It's worth the hour drive,
definitely. But yeah, so this Sunday,
breaking news.
This Sunday, our first course vlog will be live on Sunday. I'm not sure what time yet. We'll make sure the posts go up about it.
I'll put little clips out throughout the week, with little snippets of what you can expect.
Honestly, editing like the podcast and that, it is quite simple.
Yeah.
But doing this has been very nitty gritty, really tedious little bits, and moving this bit and then trying to get it with the shot traces coming into it as well, and stuff like that. And it's taken so long.
The video itself is really good. I was quite impressed with it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was, for the first few holes, weren't there? There was the audio.
There's a lot of wind.
There was a lot of wind, and I genuinely don't know what happened, but I've had to kind of try and keep it in because there was still some good bits that you could hear from us, and because of the location of where it was as well, it was on a holiday park, so there was a big swimming pool right next to one of the holes, and the bingo caller kept coming over the top of us when we were talking, and so apologies for that, but please just grin and bear it. And then, like I say,
match as well.
Yeah, and like I say, there is some corkers and meltdowns and twists, turns, everything, isn't there, mate? So it's definitely going to be one to watch, and it was our first one as well. It's the first one that we've recorded.
First time we've been on camera playing golf.
Playing golf as well. I mean, we've done the podcast and everything else, but I think that doing this has helped with our confidence in that sense. But it was just getting the angles right for certain shots and stuff like that. It was
that's only a little frustration, isn't it? The audio for the first few holes.
Yeah.
But you'll see the shots. It's I imagine people would find it really relatable. Playing against your mate, it was good, and it was a good game.
It was a great match, and the thing is as well, I've watched it God knows how many times now through editing, and you've watched it the once now. We're not putting anything on.
No.
And I'm not saying that other channels put it on and over exaggerate everything. Literally, what you see is how we are genuinely. We haven't changed, and that was one thing I was actually quite nervous about, looking back to see, did we actually change how we are and who we are to try and make it funny? And no, we didn't. It was literally, that is what we play when we play off camera.
Yeah, it's like someone was standing there with a camera and we were just playing.
Yeah.
That was like that, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't forced. You weren't trying to be something you're not. I'm just looking forward to the rest of the videos because I know what's coming. That's the best thing. This one's good, but the other ones are. Yeah, especially the next one.
It gets better / worse. But no, it's been a good learning thing with trying to do the editing and stuff like that, and you've even tried your hand at a bit of editing as well now.
Done the podcast last week.
The last one you did, mate, which was
really best one ever, wasn't it? Everyone was saying best edited podcast,
mate.
That's what they said.
Absolutely smashing it in your son.
Thank you. So so when this one's released, you've got to move to the next one. It's like therapy for you. It's weird seeing your swing back as well, isn't it?
You can learn a hell of a lot from it, can't you?
Yeah.
But you've as well.
Your swing's quite nice. Mine's quite ugly, but
I was quite surprised, really.
Yeah.
Because because I am bigger, I didn't think I could swing it like I could the way I
It's
was
really
watching
good
it.
swing, isn't it?
I was like, I mean, you guys will look at it and go, what a fat prick he is.
I'd
But
flip it anyway, to be fair.
true. Oh, how can he swing a club around that torso? But like I say, I was quite surprised by it, to be fair.
No, it did look good.
One of them I got too far around.
I can't wait for the when I saw that. Even though we put the clips up now on Instagram and it's been watched by like 2,000-3,000 people, every time I see it, I still laugh. And when I watch the video on Friday, I still burst out laughing. It's just one of the best clips. I think no matter what we do with this channel, that would still be one of the best clips.
Yeah, and it was the first time as well.
You get to see like the bit we put on Instagram. You'll see where it goes going left from me, and then Gary's like, "Whoopsie!" But after that, like when we get through the hole, I actually pan round to see what we actually hit into.
It makes it worse
on Instagram. Like you'll see how built up it was. It was like, well, I can describe it as like Neighbours. You know, when it's on that like
cul-de-sacs like that. But there was a cul-de-sac off a cul-de-sac. It could have bounced off of one roof onto another roof and then onto someone's glass or something.
I think I pan round when we're in the middle of the fairway. They've not even seen the second shot. Oh, the third shot.
Let's just say, look,
watch that hole.
That whole hole just sums it up. If you want to see a meltdown of all meltdowns, I think the only thing missing was the fact I didn't fall in the water. Which you said about it.
I think I said on the YouTube, on the video, please don't fall in, but half wanted you to.
I know.
So it is a good, funny video. Like I say, apologies for the audio, but I think there's no way I don't think you can watch it and not be entertained by it.
No, and it was first time wearing the new polos as well.
Yeah. Got a lot of good things come back from that. A lot of people like them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I say, there was... Because the ones that we were wearing were like our sample ones.
Yeah.
But there's not going to be much difference. It's more our...
Yeah, they won't notice it.
That you guys wouldn't notice it. So, but honestly, I couldn't be more happy with them.
Well, it's weird, actually, because I was speaking to someone the other day, and I like the black one better. Yeah. And they were like... I showed the pictures of us, of the pictures we took when we were there.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we like the blue one better. Like,
really?
It looks better on you with the blue one. And I was like, oh, really? Like, it's weird how other people see stuff. Because I think you liked the blue one better originally anyway, didn't you?
Originally, but then looking back, I think I like the black one better.
Yeah, it's weird. So that's exactly what we wanted, though, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really impressed with them.
Yeah, and like I say, the material, because it was like...
It was sweaty as well, weren't it, out there?
Honestly...
It wasn't hot, but...
No, it weren't hot, but there would be like moments within the round where it would like spike up in humidity, so you felt a bit sticky.
Yeah.
But I actually felt cool.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was like too... like itchy or like it was like...
No, sometimes when you're sweating, like you get that itching, you can't stop itching yourself, can you?
It feels like you're suffocating sometimes as well. And
no,
it didn't have that effect. And I actually... Normally I wear 2XL, and that was an XL that I was wearing on that.
Yeah.
And I don't like things really like hugging to me too much, because it is a bit of like a self-conscious thing with being a big person. But I didn't feel like I say, that was an XL, and I didn't feel like it was too bad on me.
Yeah, the same mine though. I had a large, and I thought, oh, it's big. But when I actually watched the videos back, it actually looked fine.
I think it looked absolutely spot on, to be fair. And I think that just sums it. I think they are true to size.
Yeah.
I do think they are true to size. But I can't wait for you guys to actually see it properly,
feel it,
and get it in your hands and stuff like that. And like I said, I've got, on top of the videos, I've got the new website that I'm still trying to work on, and stuff like that. There might be a bit of delay. I think we said like middle of Feb it'll be ready, but it's going to be after that now, probably March time
early
now.
March. I think we've got to concentrate on getting the videos out. If we try and get the videos out, we're going to try them every Sunday, are we?
Yeah, so we're going to try and get the podcast up like on a Wednesday-ish, Thursday. Then the course vlogs will be up on the Sunday. Yeah, so...
I think Sunday's a good day to release them.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about the ideas. Obviously, we've got the Better Ball series as well, and the one-on-one matches.
Yeah, so we only really ended up doing a couple of the one me
two,
versus
and
you.
then we swapped clubs.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
Oh, that is a cracking video.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder who won.
Yeah. But then the better ball stuff.
Oh yeah,
as
you
well.
had some brilliant shots, didn't you?
They were, well, from both of us, weren't there? Especially after I had a drink. Who would have thought?
You don't even drink.
I don't even drink, and I have like a couple of sips of one, and then I end up doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's I'm looking forward to watching them back. I was like, you know, when you were there and you think, oh, I don't know what it'd be like watching it back.
Yeah.
And I watched it on Friday. I really enjoyed it, and I think I'll probably watch it again when it gets released. Like, it's just funny.
I think there's going to be a few of them where we've had to kind of like cut them short because the light was just going against us, weren't it? And then there was places were busy and stuff like that. That's one thing that I will definitely take from it, that we need to like organise, like when choose which ones we want to play, get in touch with them beforehand so we can have space around us, because when we played the reserve, which will be like the next set of videos that come out after this one on Sunday, the marshal, when we looked at the tee times and that, it was clear behind us, weren't it? And then the marshal, we got up to him and he was like, yeah, it's all clear behind you. So then we set up on the tee with the cameras and everything else. The next thing you know, there's one buggy with two guys come. So we go, all right, and yeah, you guys go through, sort of thing, because we're doing this. Then we do the intro and everything else. Then another two guys come down. You think, oh, hang on a second.
Yeah, it's made me clear all afternoon.
Yeah, and so then we ended up losing light by the end of it, sort of thing.
Is that the one we lost light?
Yeah, but like I say, there's some great things
funny
on
bits
there, weren't
as
there?
well. Like from both.
There's a real like mixture of like great shots, crap shots, funny moments, meltdowns, everything, weren't there, mate?
Yeah, comebacks.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I say, there's going to be plenty of stuff for anyone really to watch it.
What one are you looking forward to most for getting released?
I think the reserve better ball.
Yeah, it was good. It was
a good one.
Do you know, I'm looking forward to the club swap one because I think it's just so funny. Like, it's such a turn of events for how bad we played on the front nine.
Yeah, but so let's just explain. So the one that Scott's on about, where we swapped golf clubs, we ended up doing it on like the back nine, because the front nine we got paired with a couple and we just didn't feel comfortable filming it. It was at one of the Disney ones, and that was kind of like a last minute sort of thing, choosing that place, weren't it, as well? And it was just one, we didn't feel comfortable doing it, and it really then, like, because we were all set up and everything ready for it, weren't we? I think we said in the last podcast.
Yeah, we did. That was the worst spell of golf for the whole week, and it
was
annoying as our last
round. Yeah. But it was just that. It was just getting your head back in, switching back. Luckily, they were only there for the 9 holes, and then we went off, and then
weren't nothing even against them, was it? Like, it was just us. No. It was us.
It was us. We just, because we were like so rigged up to do what we had been doing the whole week. So then, like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, it's annoying because that'd been lovely fun.
And then you felt like you were rushing as well.
Part of me's glad it's not on camera though.
Right, that
would be a bloopers reel.
Yeah, but then it would have been like,
it'd probably been rubbish because
it would have been like, awful. It would have been awful because we wouldn't have been saying much. I would have been probably swearing at you. You would have been swearing at me. I would have probably have hit the other bloke. It just would have been pointless in us doing it. Do you know what I mean? But we've got plenty of content coming from them for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah,
and like I say, and like things like that, we're not going to put anything out, or if it doesn't feel like there's something in it for everybody, there's no point in us putting anything out there. Like I say, for that front nine, there was no point, because you would have just gone, these guys are absolute twats.
Yeah.
So
probably think that anyway. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Enough people are subscribing.
Yeah, we need more subscriptions on there. So press the subscribe button, press the little bell, and do that little thumbs up. You know what? I'm saying all that, like the thumbs up, and I don't know what it does. I think because we're
basically gets you a better rating, doesn't it? That's what we need to.
Bloody tap it!
Very energetic there. Where did that come from?
The Lukesade's kicking in.
I thought it was the Miller Lite again.
So yeah.
Is there anything else you need to add?
I think we're pretty much there. You got anything more?
No, I think like Gary said, the video definitely be out on Sunday.
Definitely will be out
So
on
I'll
Sunday. I'm just doing the last little
I'll be
bits.
putting clips up throughout the week, little teasers, for ready for Sunday. Then we'll put the time on and we'll do a countdown and put the links all on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see it. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and I do want to say, like Orange Lakes, what a place! It really was a great place. And we'll be tagging them in their things. But if you are going to Florida and you are wanting to play golf, do go and check them out, because there is something there for everybody and all levels and everything. So we'll leave it on that one, and
we can talk about the on next week's pod. We can talk about the views and what people are saying about us.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for that.
Exciting times.
Right, guys. See you soon. Take care.
Cheers, guys. Bye.